Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kristen from runfitmama.net. You can also find me on Instagram at runfitmama. And I know it's been a little bit of some time since I've done like a talking video. Let's see, I found out I was pregnant, kind of kept it a secret for quite a while. So I'm currently almost just a few days shy of 5.5 months. So I've been trying to stay healthy and active and eat right that whole time. I went on a very fun trip with my friend Caitlin to go run the Princess Half Marathon weekend in Disney World. Fortunately, we must have just had the gods with us because we barely made it home for that cutoff of like all this crazy coronavirus stuff happening. So we got back and, you know, I'm pregnant, Caitlin's nursing, so like we both were kind of on the tip of the iceberg of like, is this safe or is this not? But, you know, really no restrictions had happened. So we were like, okay, well, let's just go. The race was so much fun. It was freezing, but we had a really good time. And as mommies, we kind of needed that break. So we got back and I feel like maybe a week or two later, kind of all hell broke loose. We are now quarantined. I live in California. So we are holding it down at the house. I'm trying to do virtual personal training at a discounted rate for new people too, because I feel like a lot of us are out of work right now, especially if you're self-employed like me. It's just kind of, we can't collect unemployment. We are what we are. So follow me on Instagram if you want any free workouts. I've been trying to post more of those. Obviously, I'm sort of limited with like ab work and stuff like that, but I'm trying really hard to make it accessible for everyone and trying to explain what I'd like you to do if I personally can't, you know, do Russian twists on the floor with you. But today, what I really wanted to talk about was how can we keep our health while we are stuck at home or just stuck walking around the block a few times, which isn't bad, but I feel like sometimes people get a little bit discouraged if they feel like they're just kind of stuck in one spot. So I kind of wanted to talk about non-negotiables when it comes to health. So let's say before this coronavirus thing happened, we were going to the gym or we were just starting out on that journey, and then this happens to where your gym is closed. Basically the only thing open that are grocery stores. So, and you kind of, I don't know about you, but I feel uneasy about even going to the park, like touching other things. Like I could walk around, but I don't think that I'd really want to be like having my kids on the jungle gym or anything like that. So I had to really sit and think and ask myself, what are my non-negotiables that I'm going to be doing? So obviously grocery shopping is limited. I can't go out every other day and get fresh fruit and vegetables right now. So I've been relying on a lot of frozen fruit and vegetables, which is fine, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't taste quite the same. So my first thing was meal prep. That was one thing that I was not going to get off track. I still log into MyFitnessPal every day. Some might find that obsessive, but as someone who was a lot bigger at one point in time, for me it's just accountability, because I tend to eat when I'm bored or eat when I'm stressed a little bit, and I just kind of do that mindless snacking. And when you're staying at home, it kind of feels like you're just camping nonstop. And I don't know if you've been camping, but it's like you get those camp munchies and you just want to eat like everything in sight. So that's something that when I log in and I track my snacks and whatever, I feel like I'm doing my part to keep on track. The next non-negotiable for me was still getting my 7 to 8 hours a day. Being pregnant, that's really hard for me. And I'm kind of stressed about everything that's going on and kind of stressed about my clients. Like I want to make sure everyone's taken care of. So I've been waking up at like 4 a.m. and just wide awake. So that's one thing I'm really trying to stick to, is that sleep is important. Even if you're just staying home, you have to get 7 to 8 hours to get that hormone balance and feel your best. So that's something else I've really been working on. My other non-negotiable is 10,000 steps a day. I figured out that we kind of like have a half cul-de-sac. It's kind of like a horseshoe. I figured out that if I do 3 loops, that's a little bit over a mile. And so my goal is morning, noon, and evening, we go on a 1 mile walk. So every day I'm walking at least 3 miles. Of course, with kids, you're walking all the time in the house. So I usually end up getting about 12,000 steps a day, but that is one thing that I've done. We're on day 6 now, and that is one thing that I have not stopped doing. So I'm kind of proud of myself with that. And actually it is really nice for the kids to get out and run along with you. With Emma, she's in kindergarten, and we have had no instruction from the district on what we're supposed to be doing. So we're just like we're kind of treating this week like a spring break. We're just free floating, whatever that's supposed to be called. So we're just winging it. We're doing Play-Doh. Some friends sent us some worksheets. We're doing that. We're reading. Sometimes we're watching PBS Kids or Disney Plus. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, so I had asked a bunch of people on my Instagram what their non-negotiables are. And what I was very happy to see was a lot of people, the answers that they got were all self-care. So it was drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, reading a new book. One was taking a bubble bath every day to get my mind relaxed and distracted from what's going on, listening to new podcasts. So what I love about this is that, yes, we're in a really unfortunate situation. There's a lot of people that are really getting sick, and a lot of other countries, a lot of people are dying. It's terrible, I know. That aside, I would like to focus on the other side of it, and that is, as humans, we never stop moving, we never stop working, we never stop thinking. So if anything, this is a time to pause, stay home with your family, watch a movie together, make some popcorn, reevaluate what you've been doing, and maybe even try something new, like doing yoga on YouTube or connecting with friends you haven't talked to in a really long time. Make yourself a non-negotiable list of the things that you want to be doing the next 2 to 3 weeks, because it looks like it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks at the earliest. And start doing those things. Make this a time of rest and relaxation and hibernation, so that when our life will go back to normal, and when it does, and thank God we're all going to be healthy, we can then work and go the 1,000-mile pace that we're always doing. But if we stop now and we walk outside and we enjoy nature, this might be a way for all of us to reset our buttons. I don't know if you've seen those articles. Pollution is sort of going away. Animals are getting clear water, especially in Venice, which is something that they haven't seen in a really long time. This might be a global pause button that we all really need. So for any of you out there that want a friend to go through this with, please find me on Instagram and let me know what your non-negotiables are in the comments. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and thank you for watching this kind of impromptu video with my gym hair, don't care. I'll be posting some more at-home workouts with some of my clients that I'm going to be filming later. So I hope you are all staying safe and healthy, and I will see you soon.